Chemistry cards.
Yeah. Are the matrix? Sham Jeezy. Karatia. When me say U.P.K, U.K. Well, anyway. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this pan the ends. Every man a try be the next pan the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead pan the ends. Where me come from, you lucky if you live long day in a the war zone, but I no Pakistan. A the place where you juvenile a the big man. Grave or you do time, brother, pick one, yo. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone. A the 6 pants and the rifle we kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them response. You we dead if you a Christian, devil them strong. We say, but it's a trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they a London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. A same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Hey, boom. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead body them. Once upon a time round ya so did nice, full of vibes. Man a play football, choose a side. If I no football, you like one go shoot your dice. But everything change when me nigga lose him life. Proof of crime, a certain black coffee get scrutinized. Check every taxi on the route I drive, then you to ride them to connive. Man have to sleep at the and shoot a night. And watch your head back, you never know who for time round ya no safe again. Watch out for the hater them and the traitor them and the fake friend dog the acre tens. No solution for the comments. Babylon say ceasefire, but we nah no fate na them a sake of them. Make the crime rate so great again. And Jamaica red hot like the equator belt of Jamaica bread. Cause you never break no bread. With the ghetto youth them you send the Terminator them dad. So man a fi whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead pan the ends. Lucky if you live long day in a the war zone, but I know Pakistan is a place where you juvenile a the big man. Grave or you do time, brother, pick one, dad. Man have to bleach, but I never zone. A the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy, them respond. You be dead if you a Christian, devil in strong, hey. A trick done. Them one we fall down in a the quicksand. Me kill a them where they a London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. A same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance.
Chemistry cards.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in, their chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I'm back gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mass shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog.
Back roll.
This shit gon' ride. Living in the
You'll never see another nigga like this. Used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go on, close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. There's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart, grip my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper.
status. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that God flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Lighters in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed, y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Waiting on the score in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Living in the score in my whole life. My whole life.
Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General YAHANNA is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the Convention Center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about time, sending curses to them enemies.
If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling plain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey,
of the black and brown demographic and others in general would find the SPLC's labeling of you as a hate group. Is there any truth to that? Are y'all a hate group?
That is absolutely untrue. The Southern Poverty Law Center calls us a hate group.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, what's going on, man? Priest Captain Dovhar here, standing with Officer Tabawan. We coming from Hollywood, California. Just off the BBC interview, letting everybody know that the I.S.U.P.K is going to take over, man. But check it out, this is what I want you to do, right? Commander YAHANNA just dropped a new YouTube channel. The most controversial man in America, man. Subscribe to his channel, America on Fire, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Shalom.
Of the black and brown.
Hey, Shalom Israel, this is a public service announcement to all the sisters out there. Y'all already know what time it is. Them Passover corsages is blooming absolutely right this year. If you a married sister, rock that red corsage. And for all the single sisters out there, the white corsage was made just for you. Stop playing. You cannot be Passover ready without rocking one of these. Just $10 to complete that fit for the Lord's 54th annual Passover. Pre-order yours now. Click the link below for more info. For just $10, I got a feeling that this is just the right batch of flowers to have you looking on point and official. Sisters, make it your business to get you one, and we hope to see you there. Shalom Israel.
And we can try. So I spit choo-choo, I taste the whole thing. Taking my style, I'm far from a lane, girl, just help me put it down, baby. She on the road, can get around in my coupe, me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you, and we can try. So I spit choo-choo, I taste the whole thing. Taking my style, I'm far from a lane, girl, just help me put it.
Oh yeah, it's going down. Join us for this year's All Black Party, hosted by Commanding General YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. This year, it's going down in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Armory. Last year, brothers and sisters came out from all over the world. It was a packed house to celebrate the 2022 Hebrew Academy graduates. These brothers faced life and death, and as a result, they were honored on this night for their sacrifice and their victory at the gauntlet. But wait, this year, it's going down. There will be a Hebrew concert featuring Captain Akkad, 144 the Rebel, King Ty, Captain Ty Ward, One Westworld, Lost Tribes, Captain Katazai, I.W.N.Ya Allah, also known as Dopey, and Officer Natazab, U.P.K. Natazab, and much more. It's going to be an open bar. Make sure that you get your tickets. It's going down this year, 2023, the 54th annual Passover and the annual All Black Party, hosted by Commanding General YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K.
Still blessed and still we rise.
I.S.U.P.K presents the 54th annual Feast of Unleavened Bread. Last year we did it big. This year is going to be way big. More brotherhood, more sisterhood, more UPK. On Sunday, April 2nd, 2023, we're going to be at 421 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Sheraton Raleigh Hotel Ballroom. We're calling all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to come join us.
We talking about practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'm a go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They ring got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, nigga, so let it go. Made for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, they bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laugh at these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number 1 at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10 I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I'll switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. We here now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas. We burn the crib now. I'm ahead now, and I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga. I don't fear clowns. Silences make it sound like raindrop. That's a quiet storm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war. I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex. That's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Yo, I thought the bomber clock to them boy, man. Bad mind never kill them. Suffocate to no pussy. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dogs we beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, play down. Them a send check but they won't. Dog we make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grabber done flame out. A couple gyal a come through. Gyal a WhatsApp what she gonna come to. She a give me tap and she swallow some juice. Gyal a suck cock till me Jonathan blow. Bentley van a come through. Convertible drop top still have a sunroof. The dog them roll strap you one proof. Alright, wanna move. Anyway my dogs go in the street them bad. Gun talking out with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog the beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know see we's them that. Jeff say go fuck it up, so we fuck it up. Big up all of me friend them all who me never big up. All who know they are so, I ain't in a cup. Life shake up, you know me friend but I so big up. Greenfield say we tough, so we a famous. And all who a flip up and a lip up and fill it up. Girl pussy way buff, one give we a fuck. One the pussy boss, one her belly stuff with the fat cock. Nicky me give back shot really. Girl a bad hype up if you're not that pretty. Money say make you know him can't chat silly. Anything we beat we have a fat clock with it. Flick your bad with it, this a chop city. Anywhere we go how we a lock that city. Money in a pocket city, fat Billy. Don't come around if you're not from Billy. Anyway, dogs go in the street, them bad. Gun talking out with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog the beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know see we's them that.
Okay, shalom. Rabbi, now you're on the end, 122nd episode. I'm a co-host, the co-holder, I can't pronounce it. What's that bad people that couldn't pronounce it? Couldn't pronounce fisherman over there. What's his name?
Sam Smith.
He's like, fisherman. Fisherman.
No, is it called the fisherman?
Fisher them. what was he trying to say? Something about fishermen. You could pronounce.
So he's saying that Muslim.
Oh, again. Oh, see. Oh, fish. Because they don't say men. Because they say fisher them. Oh, guys. Oh, that's stupid. Come on, that's ridiculous, man. Change up the whole English language. I thought it was mispronouncing the word, no way, but yeah, man. Anyway, you know what I mean. Gonna go into a few hot topics today. Go into everything that's hot in the UK. Big up to everyone in the chat. You know, we're big up to YAHANNA Bar, Nakapaya, April Cornet, Young Man Ty, Alicia. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, keep pushing. We got classes 5 days a week in I.S.U.P.K, man. 394 Large Road, B18, 5PW. Got camp also tomorrow in Birmingham, outside the Boring. Make sure you're there as well. When's the feast day again? What you know?
March 5th and 6th, Saturday and Sunday. No, Sunday and Monday. So like Sunday
and Monday. It's at Purim. Make sure you're there as well. 394 Large Road, B18, 5PW. Also call in, man. 079 46784, 079 46784. Call in, man. Any questions, any comments? Boom, you're gonna say it's not a problem, man. Shalom to Adan as well. Shalom. It's not shalom, it's shalom. You know what I mean? People see the wah in the Hebrew. I'm gonna give you a lesson right now. Don't go. Show you.
Go ahead.
I'll give you a lesson. Oh shit! What's like? I was thinking, you cat Segula. You know what I mean? Segula, where you been, man? Been quiet for a couple of weeks, man. But the right pronunciation is shalom. It's not shalom. People see the wah. I think shalom. That is that. The wah and the la go together, so it's shalom. And the Jewish man, that's why the Jewish man says shalom to get that wah sound in there, but it's shalom. That's how it's pronounced. Even though the wah is there, it's pronounced shalom. But if you come clash, you know what I mean? Remember, that's not a problem. Boy, so long ago, apparently Chris Brown come to the UK and just causing bad trouble, man. Winding down people's girls, people fighting for his jacket and the whole nine. And it happened to come during Valentine's Day as well. So everyone going crazy. All the women want their men to take them, you know, to the show and the whole nine, man. Wait, I thought I'd join in. Times are serious. What's it? Akim. Anyway, man.
I think he means Akim.
You mean, what you mean Akim?
Yeah.
So Akim, man. Why are you so proud, man? Come to class and let it properly, man. Come on, man. Oh, no, man. So you mean Akim, yeah? So yeah. But anyway, yeah. So-called Valentine's Day was when Tuesday.
Yeah,
Tuesday. You know what I mean? Everyone going crazy for the white man's holiday. You know what I mean? We let the white man teach us when to love our women, man. The Bible goes, husbands, love your wives. Didn't give no date. You know, didn't give no time frame. But we let the white man dictate when we should love our wives. So we must love our wives 365, man. The Bible goes, love your wife because she's the weaker vessel. The Bible goes, love your wife how Christ loved the church, man, and gave himself for it. Don't let the white man dictate if you love your wife or not. In 2023, if you don't get your wife cards and chocolate and a gift, according to this world, you don't really love her. That's mad. You're a man out there, you know what I mean, that would die for your wife, and because you don't get a chocolate on a certain day of the year, according to the youth, you love your wife, man. That's ridiculous, man. So this is a video also this week of a black man that didn't want to celebrate Valentine's Day. The comments were slaughtering, man. Let me play it real quick.
So talking shit to me, man.
These things are normal things, bro.
It's a normal day, a normal fucking day. Only young girls like them. That's the only for Valentine's Day. So talking shit to me, man.
These things are normal things, bro.
It's a normal day, a normal fucking day. Only young girls like them.
Look, this is a man that's under pressure, man. All he wants to do is just love his wife and, you know, do things properly, and it feels pressure. It's like, this is why I gotta say Valentine's Day, man, for young girls, man. And it's true, man. You're a big 30-year-old woman. Grow up, man. You know, it's like, if you're a big woman celebrating your birthday, man, just grow up, man. Kids like the birthday cake and the candles and the little party cone hat, man. You know, the time when you gotta grow up, man. You gotta get chocolate because everyone else gets chocolate. You do that one rose on your desk because everyone else is getting that. And this man go stop being ridiculous, man. That's for young girls. And listen, the comments slaughtered, man. Don't go bark outside for his brother, you know. So luck, yeah. The comment, put the comments. Let's put the comments here. This is the comments ripping into this guy, saying how he's broke. Let's say saying broke. Oh man, listen find it. Listen find it. All because this man just don't see he don't get Valentine's Day. He loves his wife every day of the year, and he don't see why he has to buy roses on this day of the year. And for that, he's less of a man. For that, he's not a good man. And this is what the comments are saying about this poor brother, man. And for anyone that can see, let me zoom in a bit. This is what the comments are saying about him. They say, you know, I love being single, peer pressure. Being there, don't know that does work. Just get the flowers and chocolate, G. So that even in men like, fuck, you know, just get the chocolate, man. You know, you expect women to be on the side, even in men like, yo, just get the chocolates, man. Shut her up, man. Another one, he's a bad brother. This man's bad because he doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day, man. From what we know, you know, he's not beating her, he's not raping her. He's not bad, you know, he's bad because he don't get a chocolate. He's bad because he doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day, or he sees Valentine's Day as some childish holiday. And this is someone else, man. The girl goes, another girl goes, no way, run girl, run. This is crazy. Hope she realized her worth. Another one, you think a man could ever, in his years, talk to me like this? Who else? If she chats with him after that. And this is what everyone's saying, because not like if everyone saw a video of him beating the girl, I understand. If everyone saw a video of him mistreating the girl, I understand. But this man saying, listen, I don't get Valentine's Day, it's stupid, man. And this is the thoughts on whatever I got to say. I saw this one comment, look. She goes, broking. Never in my life will a man shout down the phone at me. He's screaming over £3 flowers, a £1 chocolate bar, and a £1 card. If he wasn't blocked after his convo, then I don't know for her.
Yeah, if I could. That woman saying they're screaming over £3 flowers, £1 chocolate bar, and £1 card. If that's the case, that means the woman's pestering him for £3 flowers, £1 bar of chocolate, and £1 card. Leave him alone, man.
That's right.
The thing is this: if a man wants to buy you flowers, he's gonna buy it when he wants to. Imagine someone feeling, you know, when someone feels forced to do something. It's not the same, man. Let the man want to do it, man.
Same for the person here, but she's crying over the £1 flowers. Like,
yeah, exactly, stressing him out. Listen, when a man does something in his own time, you know, it's genuine. Imagine on your Valentine's Day you get chocolates and flowers. It's not genuine. He's getting it. Why? Because society's told him, get her these flowers on this day. And even he said Valentine's Day, I said, little girl thing, listen, man, there comes a time in your life where you have to grow up, man. I see women saying Happy Valentine's Day to their sons. Did you see them?
All the time, man.
Weird, man. It's weird. These women say it's broke because why he doesn't want to celebrate Valentine's Day. Listen, man, Valentine's Day is garbage, man. It's been garbage for years. Even before the truth, I've never been a fan of it. It's been too soft for me. Valentine's Day has been too soft. Valentine's Day, buy you woman flowers, buy you woman chocolates. Personally, I don't think I've ever brought flowers in my life. So like, yeah,
not
in my life.
About two back shelves for giving me over the bands, man. You get me?
I brought flowers in my life.
No, I bought flowers. But not Valentine's.
It's not me, sir. Or you remember that was going to put in your request, and if you love flowers, you just take your request back. What do I care?
I listen to Passover Passage. Passover Passage is a different thing, man. And I guess what? It's men out there because there's men out there that don't care for their woman. There's men out there that don't care how the woman is dressed. The men out there that don't give a damn about their woman, don't care how they dress, don't check their woman, don't correct their woman. And a man here saying I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. He's the worst man in the world, man. And that's the problem. Our women got to start growing up, man. I start being, you know, with love, pleasure, so much that we don't even know what a good man is. You feel a good man's a man that gets Valentine's Day gifts, man. I turn against you, turn a Valentine's Day gifts, man. Fuck, you know, like men that rape women and beat women up, man. Jail is full of niggas that buy girls Valentine's Day gifts, man. Women got to start figuring out what is a good man. A good man ain't a man that gives you a card, man. And some £3 chocolates. And the woman in the chat, one of them goes, she needs to know her worth. So what is your worth for a £3 chocolate? So hold on. Your worth is when the white man says we must love you. If you knew your worth, you would know that, you know what, my man loves me 365, man. He loves me every day of the week, not on one day, not when someone tells him to. You know, I thought women hate being lied to. But Valentine's Day, you'll be lied to, man. Valentine's Day, a man is forced to love you on that day. He's forced to bring you a rose on that day. Forced to bring you champagne on that day. That ain't genuine. Women always say, "Oh, be straight with me. I don't want you lying to me." But Valentine's, you got a man about. If your man is forced to love you on Valentine's Day, he's lying to you, man. If he's only romantic on Valentine's Day, he's lying to you. That's not him. He's just doing it for one day of the year, man. So like, you know.
One day out of the year, people are saying he's broke and know your worth. Like, listen, like I went over and cast the other day, man. Most women suffer from fear of missing out, man. They don't care about Valentine's Day. They just see that everybody else does it. They see it's all over social media. So they feel like if she's getting flowers on this day and I'm not getting flowers on this day, something's wrong. So they want to feel included. And the reason you know they want to feel included is why? Because you'd see two women go out for a meal on Valentine's Day. Just so they're included, because they got no man. But just so they can be included, they want to go out together.
Or even get a card for their son.
Exactly.
5-year-old son.
Or buy roses for themselves. Oh, secret admirer. Listen, that secret admirer bullshit, stop it, man. We know you don't have no secret admirer. I know how men are. If a man likes a woman, you want her to know that the flowers is from you.
Chelsea.
If I buy any woman anything, she needs to know it's from me.
Trust me. Me as well, if I buy woman anything, I'll start talking about it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. Oh, I see you using my blah, blah, blah. I see you using that. Listen, man. I got the world, no, man. I'll buy something for one ribs, like, yo, I used to post that yet, man. So lucky I need my credit. Suck it up, bro.
That's it. You're going to let them know it's you. Imagine buying stuff for a woman that's not interested in you. And you buy stuff as a secret. You're an idiot, man. Don't be soft, man. Listen, if you're buying a woman stuff, you let her know it's you. Secret admirer. Listen, man. The only person that is a secret admirer is because you don't like him, man.
That's right. Suck it up with the cut.
If it's true.
What you saying is heavy. Anyone talking about secret admirers lying? Listen, I know men, and men don't do nothing in secret, man. If a man wants you, but more time in this world, the man wants to have sex with you. Why is a man gonna give you a gift secretly, man? How is a man gonna want you in his bed and then give you a gift secretly? He wants you to know it's him. Why? So he can be with you, man. There's no man giving no secret gifts. I'm telling you that straight. Any secret admirer is a woman giving a gift to herself, man. So luck, yeah.
So you mean to say a man gets the roses and the card that comes with it, he just leaves it blank? All right, secret admirer. Listen,
what is he benefiting from?
Yeah, exactly. He's just wasting his money. Listen, you women have to stop lying, man. You don't have a secret admirer. You brought them for yourself because you suffer from, they call it FOMO, fear of missing out, man. You suffer from fear of missing out and you want to make out like you're somebody. Oh, somebody brought me these flowers and I don't know who it is. Nobody didn't buy you nothing, man. Nobody brought you no flowers. Nobody brought you no chocolates and you don't have a secret admirer. Listen, man, you need to grow up, man.
Oh, shit, one second. Shibbo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on, Shibbo. Go, Shalom. You got your question or comment? Oh man,
so say that again.
I don't think Sigula got a Valentine's Day card. I don't think. Sigula, you get a Valentine's Day card this year. You sound kind of bitter, man. What, man?
We've got Africa split into two continents, right? Yeah, we've got UFOs getting shut down, and we've got all kinds of different stuff. And the best thing you man can talk about is Valentine's Day, bro.
But Segula. Obviously, while it is here, can I have the link to your podcast where you're talking about Africa being split into?
I'm not a cloud chaser, so we don't deal with podcasts.
Okay.
Segula, listen, man. So I know someone got the chocolate. I know someone got the 3-pound chocolate. I know someone got the 3-pound chocolate in the card.
Alright, safe. All I'm saying to you is this, right? Yeah. Africa splitting as a continent. Split in two, right?
Yeah.
Right? The river Euphrates has dried up.
Yeah.
UFOs are in the sky getting shut down.
Yeah.
Right? And the next thing I'm talking about is the Turkey disaster. Right, yeah, where the earthquake, some magnitude on the earthquake just licked out Turkey. And you man are talking about Valentine's Day like anybody
Segula, well it is, Segula, I don't know if you watched the classes, but we went over Turkey all last week.
But then
How do you know what we talk about?
Segula, number one, Segula. Number one, yeah. This is my show. I talk about what I want on my show. Number two, the show that started. How do you know it's going to go in there? Number three, we don't care for Turkey, man. And we don't care for Africa. So what do I care, man? Segula's vexed about Turkey because he wants to go get his BBL from Turkey, man. He wants to go get his camp from Turkey. And because of the earthquake, he can't get it now, man. I knew I should have given him a chance today. Anyway, let's proceed back on Valentine's Day. So like,
Segula,
I can't. It's annoying, man.
Segula, give us 5 minutes and then we'll take your call. But if you watch the classes, we went over Turkey and about Africa being split in two. We don't really care about Africa. What we care about is blacks and Hispanics. So let's deal with Valentine's Day, and then afterwards we'll deal with the UFOs being shot out of the sky.
This is hot. That's so hot. It's so hot. Segula ain't talking about himself. He wants me to jump for him.
Yeah.
He wants me to jump. Start your own podcast, man. It's so important. I know you don't want to be a clout chaser, quote unquote, but it's so important. You might have to be your own podcast, man. You might have to, man. Why don't you call, why don't you go call BBC and tell them why they're talking about this? Oh, Segula, man.
Segula, man, we're trying to be.
I'm trying, but it's vexed because, what it is? Something you said, upsetting him. He probably got the card. He probably got the chocolate. Probably bought the flowers.
Segula's probably the secret admirer. Segula's the secret admirer. You know what? All you women that got a secret admirer is Segula. Segula sent the flowers and didn't put his name on there. Segula.
And he ain't getting the jobs. Segula ain't getting the jobs. So don't pass it. Going back into the classes, you get me? You're bringing out the history of the roses and that. What's that about?
Listen, Segula, you want to learn some history real quick? Listen, man. You know why red roses is synonymous with Valentine's Day? Because Venus is what? The goddess of love. Venus is the goddess of love. And a counterpart, Aphrodite, roses was their favorite flower. So what you will have is, in Greek mythology, when she was running to her husband to let him know that he's someone's coming to kill him, she cut her ankles on a bush. And she cut her ankles on a bush and she was running through the field, and her blood and tears went all over the field, and it turned the roses red. That's why they're red. In Greek's mind, that's why the roses is red. And because she's synonymous with love, and she's the goddess of love, this is why people always give roses as a symbol of love, because it comes from all that Greek mythology nonsense. You learned something new today, man, Segula. You don't learn that. You don't learn that by worrying about Africa.
That's right.
You don't learn that about worrying about Africa and worrying about Turkey. You learn this in a I.S.U.P.K class, man. I'm telling you.
Segula wants to get his BBL, that's all, man. It's hard. Take your earthquake and can't get his BBL, man. You get me? Just fix. Segula, man, go to your bed, man. We ain't answering your calls, man. Honestly, I'm be quite frank. You're not worth speaking to, man. Can I say this? Segula, you're annoying, man. How old are you? What is he? So, Segula, man, we don't take orders from some guy with an opinion, man, that cares about Africa. But anyway, you're moving on, man. Celebrating Valentine's Day is worshiping another God. You know what I mean? You can watch classes Monday to Friday, or many classes on it. The history is a worship of another God, worship of Venus. It's also a sexual deviant holiday where two men, what's it called, TITHES, what? Remember, two men, two lovers. It's also part of a sexual fest where these men used to pick women's names out of hats and for 3 days have sex with them girls, man. Segula, just give up, man. This is terrible. No, big man, Segula. How old are you, man? Look at this. Just stalking, man.
Segula, type your question in the chat, man.
I want to hear from him again. Quite frankly, I really don't want to hear from him. Honestly, these insults here, they're not working.
The insults
it's gonna draw me out here. It's just look, even my viewers are saying don't answer. It's disgusting. It's sad to hear. The beg, man.
Segula, you type your question in the chat. Obviously, we can't trust you on the phone.
I'm not gonna speak to this secret admirer, man. I'm not gonna speak to this secret admirer.
Segula, phone and private number, we might answer. Phone and private number, we might answer.
You're the clown, man.
Listen, we've had your number, Segula, and you got a better chance of us picking up But as long as you leave your number there, we're not gonna pick it up, man.
Trust me. Do what you do usually. Do what you do usually.
But if I
do the secret thing.
But if I could on Valentine's Day, so now it was a holiday of sex and men putting on goat skins and whipping women, beating women and all of those kind of things. So then how it turned into Valentine's Day is you had a man called Claudius II. So Claudius II, he was like a Roman emperor, and he wanted all single men in the army. So what would happen is men that didn't want to go in the army, what they would do was they would get married to avoid the draft. And then he said, you know what, enough's enough. He banned the young men from getting married. So there was also a Roman man who converted to Christianity called Valentinus. So he was marrying people in secret in the church. And then what you had after that is Claudius sent him to jail. So Valentinus got sent to jail. And then there was a man in jail who was like the prison guard. His name was Asterius. So what Valentinus would do would speak to him. And then Asterius brought his daughter called Julia. And Asterius started to believe what Valentinus was saying. So he brought his daughter. They claimed his daughter was blind. They claimed Valentinus healed her. So then he fell in love with her. Valentine fell in love with her. And then Claudius found out what he was doing in jail. And then he got him beheaded. And then before he got beheaded, he wrote a letter to his love. He wrote a letter to her and he goes, from your love, Valentine. And that's why people say to my Valentine. So it comes from there. So he got beheaded. And then after that, once the Roman Catholic, once the Roman Empire all became Christian, they changed their name from the Roman Empire to the Holy Roman Empire. So all this is, they put a holy at the beginning of it. So they went from the Roman Empire to the Holy Roman Empire. So then after this, there was a pope. His name was Gelasius. So in the 5th century, once the pagans started converting from Roman Catholicism into Christianity, they didn't want to get rid of Lupercalia because the pagans wanted to keep their holiday. So what did this Pope Gelasius do in the 5th century? He goes, we're going to call it Valentine's Day, a day of love. So they've hid Lupercalia in Valentine's Day. And that's all it is. It's still Lupercalia, but because they didn't want the pagans to miss out on their practices, they just gave you Valentine as a Christian holiday. It's not really. So that's all it is. It's still Lupercalia, just with a different name. There you go, Subila. You only get them breakdowns from the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right. Man, you don't get that. You don't get that
nowhere else, man.
You don't get that on Subula's channel. You're too busy not chasing clout.
Too busy not chasing clout. Listen, I want all the clout, Subila. I want all the clout.
Too busy being a secret admirer, man. I don't think Subila celebrating Valentine's Day. I know you're back, man. I know you got no love as well, man. So luck, yeah. That's it. Just put the roses. But yes, another video I saw, man. Listen, I saw this year. Some luck, yeah. Shit was it's pretty sad, man. Pretty sad to watch. You man seen it? The whole bullying thing in Jamaica.
Yo, lock up this. Lock up.
Yo. Batman. Come to someone.
Yo, ain't nothing. Go off a little bit. Yo, God, what's it? Stop. Nilo. I'm a Nilo, man. Come up here, man. Nilo. Come on, Thursday, Nilo, man. Buffy boy. Yo, to the wall, Nilo. Yo, man, go up here, man. Yo, what you can't up here? You can't up here, Come on, Nilo, man. There's a bit bum up. That boy. Turn to the wall. Come on, jump. Come on. 16, come on. Turn to the wall. Come on, you're 16, brother. You can't up here. Come on, jump. 16, my friend. Come on, turn to the wall. Come on, kneel. Kneel. Use your brain. Yeah. Use your brain. For your brother.
And that was horrible to watch, man. What you seen in the Jamaican school, a young boy getting bullied, man. Getting bullied, and apparently police got involved, and 2 boys got locked up, or some investigation going on, man. And what you see there is written up in the Bible, man. How in our nation there's strong people and there's weak people in our nation, and the strong people take advantage of the weak people. And that's not supposed to be so. The Lord put the strong ones in our nation to protect the weak ones, man. You know what I mean? But because we're under Christianity, because we hate each other, the strong ones bully the weak ones. The strong ones bully the weak ones. You could have by what's the scripture in Isaiah? Yeah, go ahead. Actually, this is Isaiah 11:6. And the wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and the child shall lead them. And that's talking about
and this this is letting you know, brothers come from all walks of life, man. Now the Bible says like the lion shall lie down with the lamb. Now you know in the jungle the lion and lamb ain't lying down together, man. The lion's gonna devour the lamb. Because why? There's some brothers that are stronger than others. But what you find is in the truth, when everybody serves the Lord, the lion and the lamb will get along, man. Not on about animals, on about brothers. This is symbolic. It's not really on about a lion and a lamb. Because them two will never get on. This is talking about a brother who's like a lion and a brother who's like a lamb. Because there's some brothers in here who's been gangbanging their whole life. Then there's other brothers in here who went to university. And one don't take advantage of the other.
That's right.
Because the lion lies down with the lamb. And he says a child shall rule them all. And that child is talking about Christ, man. That rules over all of them, man. Listen, you don't get them breakdowns nowhere else. Segula, you actually thought a lion was going to lie down with a lamb. Segula thought a lion and a lamb was going to be best friends in the kingdom of heaven. He thought in the kingdom of heaven, a lion and a lion's not going to eat a lamb. You better come here for them breakdowns, man. Segula.
He is sneaking in slowly. He knows where to spend his He knows where to spend his Friday night.
He knows where to get his breakdowns from.
Right here.
Segula's taking notes right now. Because he thought he's crashing out his old breakdowns. Segula thought in the kingdom he was going to have a farm with a lion and a lamb on there and they're going to get along. That's what you thought. Man.
He's writing the breakdown on the card that the girl returned. He's writing it on the Valentine's Day card that the girl returned. Well, yeah, man.
One of the girls are phoning my phone here. My breakdown saying, "Is this you?" Don't go back. I'm saying that's an imposter called Segula. Listen, Segula, man. I say you just come to class, man. I say you come to class. Clearly you're interested. Imagine you're not interested in something, but you're there every week.
Log in. And you know what? You know he's bad mind. You know he's bad mind. He's fine fault with anything. Like you can wear a grey shirt. When a man don't like you, call him. Yo, why you wearing that grey shirt for? Yeah, why you got him free side? And that's Segula. You know them women, them bitter women, anger the world, man. It don't matter what you speak about. We speak about Valentine's Day, it's a pagan holiday, and loads of black people are fighting right now. I don't matter what we speak about. We spoke about Turkey. You say, why not speak about Valentine's Day? We spoke about Africa splitting. We'll find something else, man. In fact, let me get a scripture, man. Don't know what, please. When Christ said, you always have haters, man. Let me get it, man.
Listen, man, Segula, man. Why are you so mad? What's your issue with us, man? Get me. Listen, man, we love all Israel, man, but it's going to get to that stage, Segula, where we're going to kick you up like this video. So, Segula, you keep playing with us, man. You're going to get them rip shots, man. You keep playing with us, man. There's only so much you can take, Segula. Do you understand? You love you, man. Segula, there's only so much I can take. What's it? Is it a tether? I'm at the end of my tether. Segula, I'm at the end of my tether with you right now, man. I've tried, man.
This is Luke 7:34, and it reads, the Son of Man, 33, for John the Baptist came neither eating bread nor drinking wine.
So now, obviously, you know, John the Baptist, he was a Nazarite. He came neither eating nor drinking wine. He wasn't drinking, and he wasn't really eating.
And he say he have a devil.
And they said still some bad things about him, man. They still said this man had demons, and this man wasn't doing things right, and this man's doing everything wrong. These times, John wasn't eating and drinking. They still had something to say about him. Go ahead.
The Son of Man is come eating and drinking.
The Son of Man came eating and drinking in opposite to John. Go ahead.
And he say, behold, a gluttonous man,
And now you got something to say. Whereas you niggas got something to say about everybody, man.
Trust me.
You have something to say about everybody, man. Saguna, why are you mad? Imagine, is Magma talking about Valentine's Day? No matter what we was going to speak about today, Saguna already said in his mind, like, right, I get no attention. The show starts at 9 o'clock. Saguna, yeah, put his gloves on. He put his gloves on, pulled his laptop up at 8:30 ready. He sat in front of that laptop and waited for us. And whatever we spoke about, Saguna always was going to go with the opposite.
Even worse, he put a number in his phone.
Yeah.
079. Yeah. Put the phone to his ear and waited.
He brought credit this time. Last time he had to phone on WhatsApp. Last time he was phoning on WhatsApp. And now he brought credit to phone us this time. Next time he might...
No, in fact, he probably more time borrowing a phone because it's a different number still. Yeah. Probably got a phone to borrow. Probably got a family member beside him. So, yeah, don't leave us shit. I beg you so many minutes.
Probably got a new number because he's a stalker. The women blocked his last number. All those women blocked his old number. It came with a new phone. Don't worry, Sigula. Them women are gonna block your new number soon as well. Imagine that isn't the comments like answer the phone. That's how he texts these women. Answer the phone. No wonder these women. You got no game whatsoever, man. Listen, messages these women you can't answer the phone, and these women block you, man.
Don't push, man.
Listen, man.
Oh god.
Don't listen, Saguna. Don't get me started, man. We can do both. We can teach. We can course. We can do whatever. Wherever you want to take it, we can take it there, man.
Whew. So lucky Saguna made my Friday, man. So lucky, man. I said nothing, man. You get me, but anyway, we're going into now. So we're going to Michael Richards. You know, when Michael Richards claims he was saying something on the show the other day. Michael Richards is a football player from Birmingham that's retired now he does the show. And he was talking about his lifestyle. You know, he's going to hurt a lot of man's feelings, but the lifestyle he's living, it might seem simple, but it's against the law of God. This is what it was going into.
I've got to look fly.
What did you just say?
3 times a week.
You flew your own
what does that cost you on the real? What does that cost you?
What does my barber cost?
Like, what does it cost you to get your hair cut?
£200.
What?
A time, yes.
So you're spending £600 a week.
Well,
on your
when
hair.
I say the most, so if I'm working, like I'll get a trim tomorrow for Champions League, and I'm working weekend, so I'll get a trim.
So he did it today.
He did it today,
and he'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got to get a sharpen up tomorrow.
So hang on, two haircuts in 2 days.
Yeah.
What? Messi hasn't even got a goal ratio like that. So you're going to give him 400 quid?
Tomorrow, yes.
Are you paying that or CBS?
No, I have to pay it.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, I should be putting it through expenses, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the purpose? Why?
I've got to look sharp. I've got to look, you know what I mean? The lineup
is that more
imperative.
in your head, something that you have in your head
No,
that you need to...
You know when you look good? Yeah.
What's up? And this brother here, he don't know no better. He's in the world. But what he don't know that he's paying £200 for a lineup every time. And what he don't know that a lineup is a sin in the Bible, man. That's what he don't know. That's why we got this show to teach people, man. You know, in the world, we was told that what your hair can be fucked up as it wants, but make sure you have that lineup. Remember, with the most important part of a haircut in the black community is that lineup. And in fact, that lineup is a sin, man. You know, that lineup goes back to the Greeks and the Egyptians. And even the Chinese, where they'll move their hairline back and have a ponytail. And the Greeks will move their hairline a lot back. They'll move a little bit back. And that's a sin in the Bible, man. The brother don't even know that. He's saying spending £200 a piece, 3 times a week, about 6 bills. Just for a lineup, man. So luck, yeah. When this man could go to Paradise Barbershop on Lazarus Road, man, I get that, man. For a £5. So luck, yeah, man. And this is where it is in the Bible. So Leviticus 19:27. You shall not round the corners of your head. Read that number quick.
And now that's talking about the lineups, man. The corners is you rounding and pushing your head beyond the natural line. That's what it is. It's talking about the lineups. The Lord said we shouldn't do that. Why? Because when we was in Egypt, that's what Egypt was doing. So what you'll find is once we came out of Egypt, the Lord gave us laws based on what the Egyptian was doing that he didn't want us to do. And rounding up getting tampered with, taking it beyond the natural line, the Lord didn't want us to do that. Because that's what Egyptians was doing. So once we came out of Egypt, the Lord told us not to do what they do, and he gave us whole laws against it. Why? Because we was in Egypt for like 400 years, which means we was following their customs and their culture. And once we came out, the Lord was giving us our own culture And our culture was you don't take your hairline beyond its natural line. Go ahead.
God. It's like a you shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thou mar the corners of your beard.
Listen, man, black men, you gotta stop having those pencil beards, man. It looks so gay. It looks so gay. That little one thin line. You see it? That little one thin line.
It's wet, man.
Please, man, stop, man. I swear to God, I had one in the picture. If you remember, it did. Look, can you remember the last picture?
Let me see. You're gonna block me quick on WhatsApp.
Yeah, it's gonna check his
quick enough. You're gonna block me.
It's gonna take his picture down.
So I've always said, can we have a skin fade without the razor? You can, innit?
Yeah, man.
No, not skin fade.
Not
a fade, though.
Fade.
Not to the skin. You can have a fade, as long as you don't shape it up, as long as you don't go bold, but you can have a fade. I don't remember
what it is though, you want to tell the barber to stay away from lining it up, and also the hair on the side of your face here, you can trim it so it doesn't go in your mouth. Don't be like the Muslims that think they can't cut anything, man. Obviously, what we can't do as well, we can't put red in our beard. Why? Because the Muslims do it, man. Why do they do it? Why? Because one of them you don't eat their enemies' hearts in war.
That's true.
Yeah, the blood will drip in their beard. That's why they have a little red dye.
The Mendy in there.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. All of that nonsense.
Lucky. Pop up.
Yeah,
It takes a minute to go thingy. Yeah, this what is it? The white man has us spending top pound on sins, man. You got men out there on Valentine's Day spending big money on lobster. But lobster's a sin. You got this brother here spending £200 on a haircut. That's unlawful, man. We're spending, not only are we sitting, we're embracing it, we're spending big money on it, and we don't even know, man. You know what I mean? That's why we got this show, man. Don't let no clown phone in that dictate to us how we should run the show, man. You make your own podcast, you run your show, man. So like, you're not gonna tell us why we ain't teaching this. Listen, man, we teach whatever we want, man.
You know, listen, man, I could teach Love Island if I wanted, man.
That's right.
I could teach Love Island how. You watch it?
I don't watch it now. I tried it. I tried to into it. I can't into it. I tried that bar. I gave it a chance. I tried it.
Listen, man, imagine they went to the new house here. Well, the women went to the new house, and there was a guy, a couple of options that I might, but people think she's black. So imagine this. She's coupled up with a man in love in the island. They've been in the hideaway. They've had sex already. She's gone to Castra Mall, and she's came back with a new man and left him just standing there hanging, man. I said, damn. Listen, black, no, don't go on Love Island, man. You embarrass yourself. Imagine going on Love Island. You embarrass yourself, man. It's look how childish she is.
Oh no, she's a shame. For a man of his age, man, it's a shame, man. This is a shame.
This is what he's
what's the brother saying? He's saying so like a clipper grade 0.
Yeah, with that wallet is that's not skin fade, because what you'll find is with those barber things that they have, that can't cut all the hair off anyway. But wallet is you don't want it to appear bold. So what I would say is on the side have like what, a 0.5 or something?
Because the haircuts have no idea.
Yeah, have like a.
But I know girls in the school have low for haircuts.
Yeah.
But they're still trendy and whatnot, and they do what they gotta do.
So on the side 0.5, I would say is 0.5.
Yeah, you're pressure.
But wallet is obviously to bold it now, you would need the actual razor,
the cream and that.
With the cream and all of that stuff. Now I believe with the normal shaver, that can't completely bold it, but you don't want it to appear bold. Because if it appears bold, what will happen is someone will see you and think, well, he's bold, I'm gonna go bold, and then before you know it, they got the shaving cream and the razor. So what I would say is make sure there's a little bit on the side so you can see it. Like you know, this hand on the side when you touch it and you can feel it spiky and shit.
Yeah, bristle and that.
Yeah. So obviously that should be 12.
Well, yeah, man.
You said you man Love Island is.
Oh, this is a shame, man. You know, you see the picture of him, the grown man. You know, man.
So, like the reason we know about Love Island is because we have women you wouldn't know. We have wives, something you don't know about.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's that time, quarters off. I think it's your time, you know. What are you telling me?
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm not too sure. You know what you're saying? There's some hot topics this week, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think Segula's ready for these segments here, you know.
Nah, but Segula's worried about Turkey, man. about now. You got harsh to them, man. They're hard Valentine's, man. It's cool with him, man. You get me? But yo, Quasar.
This is the Officer Quasar tuning into On the Ends Radio with the Boys segment. What you got for me, officer?
Oh man, bear with me Tuesday. Bear with me. Y'all seen it? And it reads, more than 5,000 people killed in Syria and Turkey earthquake. The World Health Organization warns casualties could rise to 20,000 and 23 million people likely affected by disaster. Lad Bible Group is donating and raising money to help the World Vision provide shelter, food, and hygiene kits.
Boy, sir, what you say? Turkey and Syrian people died in the earthquake, and I don't give one piece of business because my people died, got raped, robbed, and pillaged for over 400 years, and these people had nothing to say about it, man. Run the next one.
Nicola Sturgeon announces she's stepping down as First Minister of Scotland.
Boy, sir, she should have never been up there in the first place, man. They need to make me Prime Minister of Scotland. I'll sort out the place real quick, man. I'll sort out the place proper, man. You see, man like me is supposed to be ruling Scotland anyway. You know what I'm saying? Run the next one.
Jeremy Renner is already up and in a wheelchair after horrific snowplow accident.
Why, sir? Good. You know what I mean? Because my ancestors never even got a wheelchair when they was amputating our ancestors, when they was amputating our forefathers, they didn't even get a wheelchair, man. So good, man. You know, wheelchair. Let you think about the atrocities that your people put my forefathers through, man. This is the Officer Quasar tuning out of On the Ends Radio with the Boys segment.
See, Sagulas had to wait, man. Little Sagula know the turkey line let it right there, man. You have to be patient, man. Be patient. That's why you not getting no Gala Valentine's. Just be patient, man. You're rushing the thing, man. You get me? That's why you phone, man. Answer the phone now. Be patient, man. Sagula's on his rapey vibes, man. So, yo, listen, chill out, man. These rapey vibes. Answer me now. Answer me now. Yo, Sagula, man. You can't approach Gal with them kind of vibes there, man. Oh, Dongo boy. See that tweet, yeah? When Raspek and them went to sorry.
Did they go?
For the Irish woman and whatnot. He made a video about the Irish people and he showed me that how our people were too loving, man. Like for instance, if one black man rapes one white woman, what happens? They go and kill all black people. Mm-hmm. If one black man beats up an Indian man, all Indians beat up all black people. But this is what Raspek say though about the Irish, man. We show me that listen, we are slaves, man. We try to every other nation here, if a black man harms them, they get all black people. We're the one that try to fight against the people that fight against us, but try to save the good ones, which is ridiculous, man.
All the travelers put it in every WhatsApp group. You get me Telegram. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it very clear that we know that historically, yeah, Irish have been the ones to be called the white black people, yeah, and they've been oppressed because of it. They put no blacks, no dogs, no Irish on the pubs. And in the UK, historically, many times Irish people and black people have fought against racism together. So in no way, shape or form, yeah, was he trying to act like this was a war against the whole Irish community. It was that specific family, yeah. And I want to personally apologize for pikey or any slur that was used, and it wasn't used within that intention of even knowing the historical.
I don't know what you've been told.
It's a shame, man.
I don't know what you've been told. That's all I said. Listen, I can't watch you. Sorry.
That's what. I see there. That's someone that shouldn't be a leader, man. People look up to Rascal like a leader. He's not, man. He's not, man. What black people try to do is, like, imagine there's a bowl full of poisonous snakes. Black people try to pick out the ones that's not poisonous. Where a white man see, and listen, I don't know which one's poisonous. I'm not fucking with none of them. That's how black people should be like. We should, like, you know what? We get abused by white people too much. Let's not mess with none of them, but not black people, man. Well, you know, the girl on the job, she's cool. And all police don't harass black people. And all police don't say racial slurs. And all white people don't care about not giving reparations. And while we're trying to pick the right ones, we're being oppressed and being killed. What will happen if we say, you know what? Now we're white people, man. Let's stick to our own. You know what I mean? I got time to pick and choose which white policeman oppressing us, what white politician is oppressing us. Let's stay away from all of them. Let's be self-sufficient. Black people are too loving, man. You hear him, you know, going to make it a Pikey versus black man thing. You know, Liam Neeson. His friend got raped by a black man. And what did he say?
Not Mr. Gulas.
And Liam Neeson said that he had a cush in his hand, ready to hit any black bastard. That's his words I quote. Ready to fight any black bastard. When all black men didn't rape that white woman. All black men didn't harm that white woman. In America, Black Wall Street, man, it was alleged that one white woman was raped by a black man, and they burnt down all of Black Wall Street, man. In Birmingham, man, Asians will beat up any black man they see, man, in the riots, man. We're not black people, though. We want to pick and choose, and it don't work for us, man. While we're picking and choosing, the white man are pressing all of us. The white man don't pick and choose which black man he likes. He don't care about the black man that goes to the pub with him. He oppresses all black people. They stop and press all black people. We're going to pick and choose and find out which one. And that's where we go wrong, man. So like Kevin on
and this is why I realized outside of the truth, I can't watch many videos. I just can't do it. I try to do it, I just can't do it. Videos like that, I just can't watch them. There's something about, I see tons of videos like that, and I just can't watch them.
Just hella cringe,
they make me sick. I just can't do it. I try, but I just can't do it. I realize. Have you ever tried something and it's not for you? And you say no, I just can't. I come to terms with it, I just can't do it because I see all the chanting, the vests, and the singing, and I just can't do it. Honestly, it's just not something I've tried to do it, and I just can't do it. I think I'm gonna just watch I.S.U.P.K and leave it at that.
That's right.
That's it. I think I'm gonna just watch I.S.U.P.K and listen to some Whitney Houston and that's it for me. I'm just gonna listen to some Whitney Houston and watch I.S.U.P.K and I think that's where I draw the line. So
I've seen these so-called leaders for black people. These so-called leaders for black people, man, like, you know, respect, you know, got loads of respect, people love him. Thousands of people followed him, you know what I mean, to this, what was it, demonstration. People follow him and people think that he got the answers, man. He don't have the answers, man. So lucky, it might be sincere, and you know, I'm not saying he does it on purpose, man, but listen, the answer is right here in the UPK, man. Right. Outside of here, you listen, putting on bulletproof vests and marching, you know, it sounds militant and people follow, but respect ain't got the way, man. Look, we're meant to be self-sufficient and a strong black nation, and you're talking about, oh, I don't hate all Irish, you know, just some, you know, nah, man. This black girl was rushed by 3 Irish women, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? 3, and one was recording it, talking about punch her teeth out, punch her face out, man. And you're worried about how you may look on camera, how it may have been perceived. You know, a few words was used like Pikey and that, but it's not that, man. Nah, man. When it comes to other nations, they don't care who they don't care when it's us. They don't care when it's us, man. When we do something wrong, they don't care about how it might look. They don't care about how it may seem.
And it also shows that all of them men ain't on one accord, man. You got one man that's mad at all of them, one man that's not mad at all of them, one man that's mad about slurs, one man that's not mad about slurs. They're not even operating like a unit, man. And this is the problem. It's too unorganized, man. You're all walking down the road. I don't know what you've been told. That's all I hear.
We are taking back these roads.
We are taking back these roads. I hear that, and that's not going to fix black people, man. I hear that, and I scratch my head. And listen, I don't want to sound righteous like a pastor, but these men are chanting smoke weed, man. So lucky, like you're marching behind a weed smoker, man. A man that can't even keep weed. How to lead black people? You're marching behind men that, you know. All you done was get thousands of black men together, man. You know what I mean? They don't know what their background is, they don't know what they're doing in their spare time.
And you want to lead a march, man? It's ridiculous, man. You know, you gotta get yourself a righteous leader, man. Which I made that came, man. Follow them, man. We know what to do, man. So like, yeah. You get me, bro.
Listen, like I said, I'm just gonna listen to my Whitney Houston. I'm done with all the men singing in bulletproof vests. Listen, man. Actually, let's get off the topic because I don't know. Who knows? He might tune in one day and
Chelsea up saying
he might tune in one day and like, you didn't have to do me like that.
Are you man sing this? It's just hilarious. So this is Busta Rhymes here, walking in security. Damn. What do you say, Quarters? You think Busta Rhymes was overreacting a bit?
Nah, man, he did the right thing, man. Yeah, can't just be helping themselves when they feel like it, you know. Yeah, man.
While it is sexual assault, but if you felt that wrong about it, you should have just phoned the police. That's what you should have done. To throw a drink in her face. Obviously, it's extreme. She touched you sexually. You don't like being touched like that. And obviously, you threw the drink in her face. You know what the rest of the world's going to say? She's a woman. What I should have done is if you handled it by the law, filed a police report or whatnot, then maybe women will learn that you can't just sexually assault men. But him throwing drink on her, women don't mind a bit of drink thrown on them. I mean, women let R. Kelly urinate on them. What's a little bit of drink?
It's a little bit of all different drinks.
Exactly. R. Kelly urinated on women, and so a little bit of drink ain't really. What you have to do, send them to jail, so lucky. That's what
a lot of men wouldn't mind, but some men do, and you can't hold them for it, man. Some men just want to walk and don't even sexual assault. Furthermore, it's a crowd full of people. How did he know? Could it all have been a man? You don't even know. Probably thought it was a man and turned around and thought, oh shit, it's a woman. You know what I mean? The same respect women demand from men. We demand it back as well, but you can't go helping yourself, man. You can't see man walking and think, yo, let me grab. And because I'm a man, I'm gonna let it slide. Nah, man. He did overreact, but yeah, it's true, man. You should have filed a police report and took the proper challenge, man.
And you can't just grab a man's behind like that. What if he's got a wife? What if he's got a wife? You can't just go touch his men like that. We love our wife. You can't just touch us like that.
Nah, big man. If you're with your wife, basically she'll disrespect your wife. Exactly. Come on, man.
Exactly. Now you touch us and our wife comes to you as a woman, you're not gonna like it's not the same. If our wife, I don't know what to say, but yeah, I'm coming to you as a woman. Hey, we say all the time.
Come to the woman more than she's like. I think so. Is that correct?
I'm coming to you as a woman.
To let you know.
What else would you come as? Like, what else would you come as?
Not a grown woman, not just a female, like a grown woman.
Yeah, my wife says, okay, I know. My wife says, okay, I know. I think women do that thinking they're going to ruin your relationship. And guess what?
No, it is. It's not going to get. Women say I come to the woman. They're not coming to the woman because, they're so righteous and they care. This is wrong. They're hoping you will leave, so then the man's all yours. That's what it is. I'm telling you, your man ain't shit. So hopefully you're right, he ain't shit. So you leave, and it's all mine for the taking. That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? That's what they care about your feelings. What the girl code, and it ain't, man. So you will leave, and then the man's over there, man. But yeah, man, you can't be helping yourself, man. So luck him, man. If you liked him, man, you should just, send him your number or something, man. Yeah, please, man, please do so, man. Please talk to the car, man. Your phone calls ain't welcome here. You're not welcome here, man. You're too smart for us, so lucky, man. We can't answer your questions, man. Way too knowledgeable. Your knowledge is above us, man. So lucky, man. We can't, man. You know what I mean? Oh, man, listen to this, man. You don't miss our fabulous version, innit? The gay guy. Say, go there. Listen, down the bar, man. If you thought it, oh, man. If you didn't know this nigga was gay, you take it to a next level now, man. To a next level, man. Listen, man. I couldn't believe what I saw this week. And what's it called? The Shade Borough, man. It's disgusting, man. I'm sure what the man's going.
Look at this dress. Look at the detail and these hair. This middle one, caught my attention and I had to try it on. Now, this first dress, I absolutely loved it, but when I tried it on, it just wasn't giving. But I love the waterfall detail, but you can see it in my face, I just wasn't feeling it. The second dress, the detailing on this, the glitter.
So like, yeah, I got a cut, man, making me sick, man. So like, let me break down real quick. This is Deuteronomy 20:25 reads, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So a woman shouldn't put on men's clothes thinking she's a man, putting on all combats and all of those kind of things, dressing up like a man, boots and all of them things, how a man will dress. Women in army camouflage fatigues and all of them things. Women shouldn't be dressing how men dress. Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither what?
Shall a man put on a woman's garment?
God, that you're batty boy, so you ain't supposed to do that. Listen, excuse my friend. What's his name? God, that you're homosexual. Is that more politically correct?
LGBT community.
Whatever you are, it's against the Lord. A man shouldn't be putting on a dress.
That's right.
Listen, man. And you shop owners as well, man. Don't encourage them. Imagine the shop owners is encouraging them. If I own the clothes shop and a man come and put in a dress, listen, I'm taking the stick from behind the car and I'm chasing him out the store, man. Yeah, you're not gonna be welcome, man.
Right.
Listen, man, I'm gonna chase you out of the shop. Man shouldn't be putting a dress. Was he molested or something?
Yeah, he was molested.
Yeah, okay.
By female family members or aunts or something like that.
It explains it all. And now he's putting on dresses. And listen, man, what you need to do, you need to fight the demon, man. Or God, you need to fight the demon, man. And what you need to do is put on men's clothes and be strong and get yourself 2 or 3 wives. Is it possible?
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible with the Lord.
Anything's possible.
Well, I don't know. Can these bones live, Lord? I don't know. So, fuck it.
Lord, you know. Well, yeah, it's cold, man. God is ill. That's a man there that needs help. Any man that wants to put on a woman's garment, I think that's not any dress, a wedding dress. Yeah. So is he the bride? Is he a big tough man in a woman's dress, man?
So you like this? You're not telling us.
I mean, what's cold is that? Man, you know what's cold about this is that everyone got to play your game. That everyone can see that it's ridiculous, but the shopkeeper, he can't say no. So when you ask him about his dress, he got to let you try it on.
He's got a light here.
It's like shit. Everyone's playing your sick game. The man that I fit you, the man that I directed you, just this one's better. This one holds the curves, and this one's more fitting. And everyone got to play this crazy game that you're playing. That is mad. What world are we living in? Where you know that dress don't fit him. You got no shape. He's not a woman. It don't fit him. You got beard Tarati, man. He's wearing a snapback with the dress on. Everyone is for his game because if you don't play, you're gonna be seen as what? A hate group. You're gonna get cancelled. You're gonna be homophobic. You're gonna get their business shut down. Everyone's forced to play the 6 in the game, man. That's a shame, man. It's a game I ain't playing for luck. I don't want to work in a dress shop because I couldn't play this game. I couldn't play it. I couldn't watch a man squeeze himself into a woman's dress and then buy the dress and fold it up for him.
A man zipped it up at the back. A man zipped the dress up at the... Listen, man. So, I don't know what to say. Listen, man. Get cleaned up, man. Fight that demon and be a man again, man. Right. Be a man again and stand on your 2 feet, man. And stop trying to be a woman. You will never be a woman, man.
That's right.
The shopkeeper knows you. Do you want to think one more time?
No, I can't, man.
Let me see it one more time, Potter.
So that again.
You want to see the video again, or we had enough?
No, I'm done with that, Don't ever play that again.
He put on a... Is he getting married? Fuck knows. Was it a first? And Miss Alpha, this is the thing, man. You know what? There was even a guy that used to do them jokes here. Did you see it? Pretending to be gay. He was getting the women's numbers, then he would put on his masculine voice.
Yeah.
And the women would be... Have you got that video on there?
Oh, see, I would be like, oh, you're right. Ask me your number, hey, could hang out. And the girls like, show up, like, yeah, all right, cool, call it at 9, yeah. I was like, oh, shit, yeah.
I gave him my number because I thought he was... Well, it is. A lot of women harbor homosexual men, and that's the problem. If women stop saying to them, look, man, we all know what real men around us, these men will stop being gay. But now, because you make out like you're gay best friends, and you do their makeup and you make them feel like they're a woman, you're partly to blame, man. Stop harboring homosexuals. If we stop harboring homosexuals and let them know, listen, if that's the lifestyle that you want to live, you have to live outside of where black people live, man. These black people stop being homosexuals.
That's right.
Like I said, man, you want to be a homosexual, man. There's a lake in, what was that lake that broke free? What was that lake? That lake. When the 5 Edomites drowned, where's that lake?
I don't know about.
Is it Babs Mills? You can go Babs Mills. This way, you go to Babs Mills and I'll go ice skating. And you go ice skate on Babs. Is it Babs Mills?
I can't remember. I don't think the broke somewhere doing it.
You go ice skating Babs Mills and we'll just watch you from the side. Listen, man. A man should be a man. A woman should be a woman, man. Stop living this disgusting lifestyle.
That's right.
Everyone that's encouraging people telling God and whatever his name is. Listen, man. What his end ain't gonna be nice, man.
That's right.
And you people are gonna have to be blamed for it. Imagine you. Is he actually? Does he just dress like a woman? Or is he actually a homosexual?
Homosexual,
yeah. Like full on homosexual.
In fact, this is the first time in a dress on. One time, man had a 2-piece.
Oh gosh.
Do you remember? It's looking like M24. I'll come to get in this 2-piece.
Oh yeah. The thing is this, man. Stop harboring homosexuals, man, because you give them a platform. While it is, you give them a platform and you make them grow. The more you nurture homosexuals, man. First to start small and then the nurture. You pour a little bit of water on them and the nurture. Before you know it, they grow.
You got to show. You got to let them know how ridiculous they look, man.
Exactly.
When they come to you in that dress, meant to go. Yeah. When they come to you switching, why are you walking like that for, man? Well, you harbor them, and that's why they got all these women friends. They think that it's cool. Why, don't go bar, man. This world living is scary, man. So lucky, man.
Where a man can put on a dress openly, man. Just imagine you go back a couple hundreds of years in England, man. Listen, that was punishable by death. When England was actually a Christian country. Once upon a time, England was actually a Christian country.
Remember, once upon a time, the only sexual deviance wasn't black people. Sexual deviance was something that you wouldn't see on TV. If you did, it was like the odd white man. But it was something that was so far for our community, you couldn't even imagine it, man. Back in the day, you went to primary school, and remember primary school, you go on trips, and you had to hold hands. And you wouldn't dare hold hand with the next man.
Exactly.
Back in the day, you brush your man's hand, you touch me, man. That's a mask everywhere, man. And nowadays, it's a shame, man.
No, it's mad. You know what? I've never ever seen a gay person in real life until I was like 20 something.
Yeah, same.
It was only on TV, and then one day at the slave, I started to see gay people, and I couldn't understand it. Listen, I said, damn. Like what it is here. Me and another brother that I used to work with, we used to time the toilet like, yo, we can't go when them men are in there because, yo, if they come next to the urinal next to us, we're scrapping.
I remember rules. Remember back in the day, it was so straight. Then the rules like, if one man's using the urinal, the next man must go quick over there.
Exactly, there's a gap in between.
That's how it was masculine. Like you touch a man's hand, like, hey, this gay touched my hand, like it was that masculine to the core. Well, what else did man do again? If you had to share a bed somehow, it was top and tail, man. Kids were masculine back then. As kids
spooning each other in a bed. Listen, man, if I had a bed shop, a homosexual's not allowed to buy a bed off me, man. I ain't making no mattress for a gay man to test out the mattress I made, man. Listen, I'm not allowed. Imagine a mattress is to go sleep and then for a man and woman, and you got two men doing all. I feel sorry for that mattress. Listen, man. I feel sorry for the mattress, the bedroom, the walls, the house. Wow. Listen, man. It's disgusting, man.
It's a shame, man.
Two men on top of
so like movie that. That's Musa Fabrice's brethren, isn't it? Come to find out, yeah, Musa Fabrice talking big shit about Jamaican, man.
What?
Remember she only got a Jamaican man now.
Actually, she hated Jamaican man.
She said I'm Jamaican, but I don't like Jamaican man. She only got a Jamaican man now.
Just like, there's something about Jamaican men that I don't like.
And calling for a Jamaican.
Rough like alligator skin. Them say I have a look, man, I never killed a feel. Yes, I'm a bad, but you don't even know what behavior mean. You are the thing where you want me for door. Since I like chocolate, got called Jericho. Love your tongue ring me, that one married you. But you want make it harder for you. I can't leave you. For me and you forever and ever. Cheat too. Oh, I believe you. I can't leave you.
times, that's why the Bible says, you know, the Lord chose men to rule. I'm not knocking women, but women are just emotion, man. Women feel one day today, and they feel different tomorrow, man. You know, this woman's like, I don't do Jamaican. I'm born there, but I don't do my own, man. Now she's wrapped on the Jamaican, man. Women just don't. Listen, I'm not knocking women. Women just don't know what they want, man. They're happy 1 minute, then they're sad, then they love this man, then I find out I love with him, then I like this. And that's why women can't be rulers, man. There's space. We said there's a place for women, and it's a good place, and women are caring and loving, so we love women. But as a ruler, women just can't do that, man. Imagine if women were willing to go, taxes would be 20%, then 30%, then on a bad day, 30 again, and then it's a breakup with their man, then locking you up and letting you out of jail. Listen, man, women just don't know what they want, man. That's when the Bible says, what? It said a dad should marry his daughter, man. A dad should find a good man for his daughter and marry that daughter off. Because you leave it to a woman, she don't know what she wants, man. Yesterday, Miss Fabulous liked Nigerian men. I don't like Jamaican men, and now she's like Jamaican men again, man. You know, it's good that she came back home for luck, yeah. You know what I mean? But go on, man. I'll get scripture real quick. Go on,
Miss Fabulous, to be fair, she's just a whole. She'll be on to the next one in no time. How much boyfriends has Miss Fabulous had? What episode is this? This is episode 122. And Miss Fabulous has had about, what, 50 boyfriends since we started the podcast?
Probably a boyfriend a week.
Exactly.
Boyfriend of a podcast.
First she was dissing Jamaican men are this. And listen, now she's not even with a British Jamaican man, she's with a born Jamaican. She's with a Jamaican man. I'm talking a Kingston Jamaican man. It doesn't get no more Jamaican than that. I'm talking a Kingston Jamaican man. And these are the types she claims she didn't like. Listen, let that be a lesson. Whenever a woman says you're not a type and she don't like it, you might be a type tomorrow, man.
That's right.
She might not like dark skinned men today, but she might like dark skinned men tomorrow. Listen, she can't make her mind up, man. Just honestly, whatever. I've realized what to say. You take with a pinch of salt. Miss Fabulous, she's an idiot, man.
This is Ecclesiasticus 7:25. Marry thy daughter, and so thou shalt have performed a weighty matter.
Marry your daughter, man. You perform the weighty matter. Because you see, if you don't marry your daughter's going to be searching for this type of man. One man that buys her Valentine's gifts. One man that's Jamaican and wears a balaclava in the heat. This is like obviously. So like they're searching for a Nigerian man. Listen, man, she's going to be searching, man. And this is why you need to marry your daughter. If you perform the weighty matter, you found her a man, your work's done. That's it. Imagine if you don't find your daughter a man, she's just going to go with whoever's got the best car,
That's right.
whoever's got the biggest house, whoever's the best rapper. She's not going to choose a man based on what you're supposed to look for when choosing a partner. She's going to choose a man based on what she sees on the outside, cars, jewelry. Whereas you as a father, when you see a man, you're not looking what it looks like from the outside. You're looking at, all right, is this man going to be a good man? Mm-hmm. Is this man going to be a good man long term? Is this man the right man for my daughter? Is this man going to take care of you? You look at all of those things. A woman don't see those things. What a woman sees is this man's got a nice car, he's got a nice house, and then she'll be with that man, and then it's never going to work. Why? Because that man ain't going to give her nothing of what he shows, man. That's why most men show these things to draw you in, but they're never going to give you those things,
That's
man.
right.
And the man that you're truly supposed to have, you look past him. Why? Because you don't know how to choose a man. Whereas your father would have chose that man for you, man.
That's right.
Like your father would look at the men in here and say, you know what? I wanted to be with one of them. And you're going to say, Dad, I don't like those kind of men. They can't offer me nothing. They
don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Exactly. That's it.
But give her to a man of understanding.
Do what?
Give her to a man of understanding.
Give her to a rich man.
A man of understanding.
Listen, it says give her to a man of understanding. Do what?
Give her to a man of understanding.
Give her to a man in the balaclava.
Understanding.
It says give her to a man of understanding, man. And outside of the UPK, honestly, there's no man of understanding.
That's right.
You're going to end up giving your daughter to someone like Segula, and it's not going to go well, man. You give her to a man of understanding, man. That's why it's very important. You marry your daughter to a righteous man, a man of understanding, a man that's not going to let her get away with murder, a man that ain't going to love her one day out of the whole year. That's a man of understanding who knows he's going to love his woman every day, man. Give her to a man like that. Not some simple man who's going to love her one day out of the year, buy her birthday presents, and all of that nonsense.
And what's it?
Exactly.
buy a gift or bust her head.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. You get me? You get a man that, you know, serves God, man. A man that knows how to, you know, raise a family and manage a woman and tell her when she's wrong. That's another thing too, long about. If your man tells a woman you're wrong, you're a bad man. Your man tells a woman, listen, you ain't wearing that. Oh God, your man's insecure. He can't tell you what to wear. He's trying to oppress you. You're a bad person, man. But then some men out there that let the woman wear whatever they want, man. And that's the man that don't love his woman. A man of understanding tells a woman you can't wear that. Why? Because he loves her. He don't want the world seeing it as a whore, man. He don't want people doing a bust around, grabbing her and helping himself. Because he loves her. That's a man of understanding. But you've been told that a man that corrects you, a man that tells you you're wrong, a man that shouts, that's the evilest man. But the man that celebrates Valentine's Day, that's the man to go get, man. The man that buys you a car for your birthday, the car with a ball around it, that's the man you should get, man. Boy.
And you know what? The brother that's with Miss are fabulous, man. I hope he's prepared for a story time, because if it don't work, she's gonna make a million videos about him, man. She's gonna make a million videos about him. And the thing is this, what he should do is get the receipts of all the videos she's made about other men. I mean, you know, when someone's always falling out with people need to realize sometimes you're the problem. Listen, man, if you fall out with everybody, you just might be the problem.
That's right.
Miss Fabulous, she's the problem, man. If she falls out with this man, she's the problem. She's fallen out with so much men, and this man didn't want to do this, and this man didn't want to do that.
Different ethnicities, some born in England, some not born in England, and all these men hate you, man. That you must be the problem. So okay. But yo, you see the video of two black girls in Spain, and they're saying black people should move to Spain. You seen it? Because Spain is less racist than England. And what they don't understand is, let me tell you something, everywhere's racist, man. No matter where black people go, the Bible goes that the curses that we're under, they shall chase us, man. They're going to pursue us, no matter where you go, man. So this is a bro from London that went to Sweden, and this is what he said about Sweden as soon as he got there.
For a second, and as usual, we get stopped by police.
How long are you here on vacation?
Till Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Vacation.
Just relaxing, having fun.
How long have you been here in Sweden?
We came 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days.
Anyway, after I snitched, I went to get some tadig and some other amazing Persian food. Food was great, and then on my way out, surprise, surprise.
Yes, sir. I've already been stopped today.
Yeah.
Second time.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you going?
We're dropping my friend home. I'm convinced everyone's jobless in Sweden, because how is everyone on the rink a professional ice skater? I'm convinced the female police officers fancy me, so I'm just going to start dropping game.
For no reason I get
Hi,
stopped.
how are you?
But yes,
I'm good, how are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Because we thought that you were driving a bit weird.
No, you guys were driving the same way.
Yeah, of course we are. If you're going like this, we're going up to you, of course. So where are you from?
No, we're from London.
From London, okay.
Yeah.
How come you're in Sweden?
We just came for a quick holiday.
Nice. Have you been here before?
No, my first time.
Really?
So I hop in the back seat and decided I'm not driving anymore. I give up. And
no flipping way.
It's just we're used to it now.
5 times. 5 times Sweden. I've been here 5 days, 5 times again.
And on that note, Sweden, take care. Never again.
And let me tell you something, black man. Listen, we're under a curse, man. The Bible goes, we're hated by all nations. Don't think about, I live in London, but if I go somewhere else, they'll love me there. I go in China, I'm going here, I'm going to Haiti. The Bible goes, we're hated of all nations. Black man, no matter where we go, all these nations hate us, man. You go to Africa, same thing. You go to a continent where the people share the same skin tone as you, man. Similar features as you, and they hate you there too. Why? Because we're cursed from the Lord, man. We're disobeying him. The Lord put a punishment on our people. It don't matter what country you go to, man. He will follow you. You're going to get racial profiles, start telling fists in New York, in London, you know what I mean? In Sweden, in France, no matter where we go, man, you can't escape these curses, man. They'll chase you. And the Bible says they're going to pursue you, man. Pursue means to chase. If, when police are chasing people, they say, what, we're in a hot pursuit, meaning what, we're chasing you. And the Lord said these curses will chase us, meaning you're running, and the curses are on your heels, man. And the Bible goes, not only will the curses chase you, they will overtake you, meaning they'll catch up with you as well. You get me? Start getting on. Let me get truth real quick. Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these curses shall come upon thee, man. No matter where you go, Spain, a place where you think is not racist, everywhere you go, man, you can't escape these curses. What you think? You think you found a secret place where the Lord doesn't know? You think you've discovered a secret place where the Lord doesn't know?
Where's the Cyprus?
Exactly.
That
one. So yeah, you think you've discovered some secret the Lord don't know, and you've gone there and you're outside of the box of the curses. It doesn't work like that, man.
That's right.
The Lord said the curses is going to come upon thee.
God. And shall pursue thee.
And shall pursue thee, meaning no matter where you go, Sweden, Spain, anywhere you go, these curses are going to pursue thee, man. Meaning these curses is going to be wherever you go. You're going to think you've escaped these curses. You're going to wake up and these curses is going to be right there, man. It happens every time. Rich celebrities think they've escaped these curses until what? They're dying of drug overdoses in the bath, man. They're thinking they've escaped these curses. Mike Tyson thought, yeah, I'm going to be a boxer and escape these curses. What happened? Ended up in jail, man.
Like regular Negro.
Exactly.
Like everybody else.
So
luck, yeah.
Tupac and Biggie thought they escaped these curses. Where did they end up? Dead, man. Like the rest of us.
That's right.
Listen, man, you can't buy your way out of these curses, man. The only way you can get these curses off you is for you to keep the laws of God, man.
And Michael Jackson, what you said, man. They died of drug overdose. Just like regular niggas, man.
That's it.
And those millionaires and died of death from a regular black man, man. Still like,
Listen, drugs is very expensive, and poor people find a way to get drugs and kill themselves, and which lets you know you're not escaping these curses, man. Drugs is a rich people's thing, but for us, we're poor and we still find a way to find drugs and kill ourselves. Listen, man, you're not going to escape these curses. The only way you can get these curses off your back is if you serve the Lord, man.
That's right.
Other than that, money's not going to help.
That's right.
It's not going to help, man. We've tried for too long and it's got us nowhere.
With Jay-Z for me, so luck, yeah. Fighting his sister-in-law in the lift, man. People think that's poor black people's problem. Nah, man, it comes to all of us, man. You don't. Oh man. Anyway, it's like shall pursue thee and overtake
and
thee.
What? Overtake. So you mean you're going to get away from these curses? You're going to go to Sweden and Spain, and you're going to think, yeah, I've got away from these curses, not realizing these curses is on your tail and they're going to overtake thee, man. These curses is traveling a lot faster than you're traveling, man. You're thinking you've made the dent and I'm far away from these curses. These curses is going to overtake you, man. You're going to have all this money and think, you know what, I brought the Neverland Ranch. He thought he escaped to the theme park.
I thought he escaped. For a second, I thought he escaped. I thought maybe some black people are exempt.
That's it. And the curses overtook him, man. It happens to everyone that doesn't want to serve the Lord. You know, think you're doing something, but it's not going to happen.
You know, I heard as well. I don't want to say too much because my ribs are Michael Jackson fan. You get me? Don't upset there. But you know how regular black people work 5 jobs to make ends meet. And Michael Jackson was doing just that.
Exactly.
He was doing shows before he died. Doing shows because he owed debt and he was keeping above water. Like apparently he was in like 700 million debt and was doing shows for 700 million. So basically the money didn't pay off. Just like regular black people who working 3, 4, 5 jobs just to pay the rent and the car insurance and so forth. Not money to have. So it goes to show that from your black, we're all under the same curse. You can't escape it, man. You can't go to Sweden. You can imagine that the answer to the Lord's curse is to go in Sweden because the police in London are so racist. So guess what? I'm going to Sweden. Guess what? The racist there too, man. Black people struggle for the rent when they're poor. We struggle for the rent when we're rich. We die of drug overdoses when we're poor. Same when we're rich. Our sister-in-law gonna fight us. You know what I mean? Because we've cheated on our ribs, whatever the case may be, and they want to do the same thing if you're rich, man. Ray Rice that punched his wife up in the lift. It shows that rich people have problems with their wives just like poor people do, man. It's not a curse you can escape because you're rich. You think that because you're rich, you're a black man, everything what poor black people go through, we don't go through that. We're rich. Nah, man. This is a curse on all of us, man. So like
money don't teach your spouse how to speak to you with respect, man. Listen, man, all these celebrities have got money and their woman still disrespects them, man. Like that picture they had with Rihanna and A$AP Rocky behind there. Did you see it?
Yeah, I couldn't make sense of it. I was like, look at the fuckery, but I wasn't getting the picture.
No, see what it is.
No, it probably was a picture. The post slapped at the wrong time.
No, she's like to say that she's leading the house, trying to say she's in charge. Yeah, and he must follow what she says.
Disrespect.
So yeah. And it really is like that because in their relationship, she's the breadwinner. Whereas in our house, if our woman's the breadwinner, I'm the breadwinner. So lucky. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. If my woman makes 500k a year, I make 500k a year. She makes what I give her out of that 500k a year.
You broke off a piece.
That's it. And that's in the book of Proverbs. You give her a piece of whatever. She gives you the bread. You break a piece of the bread and give her back. Because if not, guess what's going to happen? All that money is going to go on nails. All that money is going to go on, what is it? Infills.
Hey, what's mad as well?
Is it infill? Infill.
Women think that because they make the money, it's theirs. It's not yours, man. Listen, do you know England's a rich country, and we pay taxes and make England rich. They take the money and they put it where they wanna. They take the money. They put it where it's fit. The person that makes the money don't necessarily call the shots, man. Michael Jackson made millions for his dad, working in the Jackson 5. You think he got to buy all the toys he wanted, and all the Barney toys and whatever the case may be, and whatever toys kids bought back then, all the Nintendos. No, man. His dad took it, man. Dad said, listen, this is my money. Just because you make the money, don't mean it's yours, man. It don't work like that. And in 2023, women have been told, well, I made the money, so it's mine. No, it's not, man. You open your legs to a man, it belongs to him, man.
That's it.
That's why you make sure you get righteous, man, because if you got a fool, then he will gamble that money, man. He will take your money straight to the bookies, straight to the casino, or if the alcoholic, he will drink your money away, man. Just because you make it, don't mean it's yours. So Rihanna thinks that because she's the breadwinner, you know, she gets to say, nah, man. In the righteous household, she don't, man. So luck, yeah. Should wrap up from here at 12? Got 7 minutes left, you know.
You got any more in there?
Get one more real quick.
You got one more for you. You got one more.
Let me see what I've got. Oh, one. I got the fighting over Chris Brown's jackets, though.
That was childish. I said, a man fighting over it? Surely Chris Brown wants a woman to have the jacket. Why is a big old man fighting over a man's jacket?
Let me see.
Oh my god. Stop roughing up the women. Roughing up the
Big old white man fighting over the jacket, you know. And really, the white man don't care for the jacket. He just wants to put it on eBay, innit?
I think they all do, you know. Now, I think women want to hold it, but I think men want to sell it.
First, I just let a woman have it, innit? Is it that serious?
For what, man?
It's only Chris Brown. They're worshipping him like he's a god.
It's like Chris Brown got good music. That's it. Go to the show, enjoy the show, and go home, man. Mama, you're a man, you want a piece of Chris Brown in your house. Come on, man. Relax, man.
Can't people just be a fan of someone's music and leave it at that? This guy's fighting over a jacket.
Damn.
That's weird to me.
What was Chris Brown performing in?
It was that one was London. So Chris Brown is in Birmingham Sunday.
Nobody tells, man. They tell me
no. Now the resale price of the tickets is like £200 and all of them prices.
Her Beyonce got a £400 ticket in it event.
Yeah. But what it is though, you see with Beyonce, see why her tickets would be that much though. Because it's Beyonce, you get me?
Nah, she puts on a good show still. Singing, dancing, fireworks, dancing the whole night. In fact, you know what's mad about Beyonce? There's younger artists, more relevant, and they can't sell £400 tickets. That's mad, isn't it? That's crazy.
She's been on top for years though still.
Who's new and relevant? Who's new and 20 years old, in their 20s? Today, kids love.
There's not really no good singers like that no more, you know.
But no one can do it. Even what's the young girls, man?
Probably only Rihanna could probably do it.
No, she can't.
Nah, she could do it. Nah, Rihanna could do that.
Drake's tickets about that much.
Nah, I think Rihanna could do it. I think Rihanna could do it.
Drake's in the bills still.
What?
Fucking, I saw 50 Cent when I was a youth, man. That shit was £30. So, me and Crash saw 50 Cent. I remember I was in year 8, and my mum took me. She didn't go with me, but she made my sister take me to go see 50 Cent. I saw it like £30-50.
The best concert.
What? It's fun. All the concerts I've been to. I've been to the concerts. I don't think I've been to this since then, you know.
Very Southern concert. That was official. that Barry Salmon concert. One is was just unorganized. You see if they organized it better. No one wants to see Sanchez. Sanchez is alright, it's decent.
For open acts, yeah. It's 18 bucks.
Nah, but it's been around for so much years. It still can't be opening now, man. It needs a headline show.
See, them shows, see where you man went wrong, yeah? You went to a Barry Salmon concert, yeah, and it wasn't in an arena.
Yeah, no.
It's a regular nightclub. So when Jamaica artists...
Was it the O2? Was it?
Yeah. With the seats there? That's not the arena.
You know what? Those seats though, but you have to pull them.
See that? You have the O2 arena.
You have to get a random seat from
O2 arena. I've been there many times. Kevin Hart concerts the whole night, and it's proper.
It was like a fake bar. Where they put their juice in the fridge.
Like the O2 arena. They're pouring juice in the cups.
Listen, there's no bar. That man was pouring his tropical juice.
He said he's shooting it out with the dispenser.
Listen, I said the man picked up the pack of 4 with the tropical juice.
You know, I don't.
His boss, tropical juice.
No, I think you know what? He used to turn up late.
Did he?
He wrapped up late.
Yeah, but he was due to come on at 2
He come on at 4 a.m.
He can't be O2 arena. O2 arena organized. With a screen, a big screen there. No screens. Yeah. That's not an O2 arena. O2 got screens. You can see, you can get the back. I still see a man at the front. It's not that big.
Nah, man, it was like a fake stage.
You know what? I'm getting it popped up with NEC. I'm on NEC.
Not even NEC. When did we see DV? That went.
NEC? I'm on about NEC. I saw 50 Cent in NEC. I saw Mo Gilligan. NEC. Who else I see? I seen quite a few, man. And it was
even NEC?
I seen Kevin Hart as well in the NEC. I'm thinking about NEC. Oh, I even O2.
In here, the fake stage still can't lie. It was fake stage. There was no chairs. The guys was pouring lemonade from the bottle. You know, like when they got the bottle of lemonade at the back. They're making up the prices. 1 minute is £3. Next hour is £4. We didn't go to the O2. We didn't go to the O2.
Nah. The tickets, it was.
The O2. That was the O2.
Yeah.
And there are queues all the way around the block, and it just was unorganized.
You better go to the drum. What's it called? The drum.
Change the name to the Legacy.
But yo, so lucky, we got a little personal chat there. For everyone for coming in, man, I appreciate it, honestly. We'll be here again next week, 9 to 11, so like class time. You know, big up to Obadiah. Tell them what I want to say. Hate what? You ain't been. Oh, okay. Hey, coming like Sagila Terati, Salakia. Big up to the April, Cornet, Yisha. Who else got in there? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Sagila gone. He's gone. Sagila, you gone? Salakia, big to Sagila. You know what I mean? Life on money. You know what I mean? The Rakal, BMW, what's it called? Simper. Sitna. Salakia. And keep like, share, subscribe. We'll be here again next week, man. You know what I mean? Just keep it coming, man. It's wonderful loving to the show. We'll be again. Make sure you pay tithes. Make sure you also come to the Passover.
April 1st.
April 1st.
We're close. We're getting ready
Black
to
party.
go, man.
Boom.
We got the lamb slaughter. Listen, man. I put in my holiday from work late. If they reject it, I'm still going. I'm just giving them notice I'm not going to be there.
Taking this.
Exactly. Imagine if they tell me I can't go. I'm just giving you notice to let you know I'm not going to be there. You tell me I can't go. You're still not going to have cover because I'm going to the Passover.
Yeah, tell him. Come on.
Listen, I'm going to be there. We're going to be in the building, man. April 1st.
That's right. All right. Most time, Christ. We'll miss you again next week. Got camp tomorrow in the boring. Shalom.
Yeah. Are the Matrix? Sham Jeezy. Haratia. When me say U.P.K, UK. Well, anyway. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel this span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead pan the ends. Where me come from, you lucky if you live long day in a the war zone, but an up Pakistan, a the place where you juvenile a the big man. Graver you do time, brother, pick one, yo. Man a fi bleach, but I never zone of the 6 pants and the rifle with kickstand. Quick answer to enemy them response. You we dead if you a Christian, devil them strong. We say, but it's a trick done. Them want
and we fall down in the quicksand. Me kill a them where they are London, England. Teach me say the white man him is a trickster. The same struggle man a face in a Kingston. A same struggle them a face in a Trinidad. All the way I go to Birmingham, Brixton. The link strong, it no matter what the distance. Hey, boom. We there a whole a rem span the ends. Me and me dog them a whole a med span the ends. Every man ya so lose friends span the ends. Torment Babylon a put stress pan we head pan the ends. We feel best span the ends. Every man a try be the next span the ends, dog. We fly out and one bend span the ends, but we die out and more dead body then. Once upon a time round ya so did nice, full of vibes. Man a play football, choose a side. If I no football, you like one go shoot your dice. But everything change when me nigga lose him life. Proof of crime, a certain black coffee get scrutinized. Check every taxi on the route I drive, them youth right, them two connive. Man have to sleep at the and shoot a night. And watch your head back, you never know what over time round. You no safe again. Watch out for the hate of them and the traitor them and the fake friend dog, the acre tens. No solution for make amends. Babylon says ceasefire, but we nah no faith na them a sake of them. Make the crime rate so great again. And Jamaica red hot like the equator belt, Jamaica bread. Cause you never break no bread. With the ghetto youth them, you send the Terminator them, dad. So man have to hold a